Thank you to those wonderful students who produced that video. We sat in a hall with lots of teachers watching it, and I had found it really hard not to cry, but you know, teachers don't cry very often. And all I wanted to say was that every single message that you gave is what we all know in our hearts is right. You were telling us the truth. And sometimes it's a little bit hard to hear the truth when you're a grown-up person, but actually hearing it from you, our beautiful Te Aomere kids, is more meaningful than anything. So kia kaha and thank you, and all I can say is I hope we do our best to implement your dreams.
Kia ora everyone, we've just watched the video and it is just stunning. It is such a fantastic job. You were all so eloquent and spoke, as Claire said, exactly what we know, and I particularly liked the focus on getting to know you, finding out what you're all about and how you earn, and our challenge now is to take on board what you've used. I also really am just so excited, how can we share this video with the rest of our community as well. So well done, what a fantastic job. Thanks.
Thanks students for the great video you produced. I was really impressed with the way you held up the papers to give us ideas on things to think about, and everything was just put across in such a great way.
Hey, thank you guys, that was really fantastic, and the feedback from the students has been really valuable, and I can tell you 100% confidence that everybody in the room was listening to every word, so well done, and fantastic production. Thank you.
Awesome. Neil?
Yeah, I'd just like to go along with that. I thought it was absolutely brilliant, and it's made me think about my own teaching, and certainly we'll be taking note of everything everyone said, and hopefully putting it into practice.
Who are the champions of the world? I thought your video was absolutely fabulous. I agreed with everything you said, and I love that you used my classroom and I didn't even know about it. Well done.
I absolutely loved your video. I think it's great that you had all the different age groups working together, and it was lovely to see all the schools contributing and working together. Way to go.
Lexi, well done. You're a star. Loved your bonnet. Fantastic. Well done, kid. You did awesome.
I have to say that I was actually blown away by everyone's perspective on teaching, and I just sat there and got quite choked up at the end when we heard Pekino's school choir, so well done guys, you did an awesome job.
What I think is important, like your message was that you came across, is that learning has to be fun. You've got to connect with your teacher. Fantastic. Let your teacher know at the beginning of the year that is what you want. Okay, brainstorm with your teacher. This is what we want from you, and then she will tell, or he will tell you what they want from you.
Kia ora. What I liked about your video presentation was the articulation of your ideas and how effective that teachers need to be, and doing our homework, getting prepared, and really getting to know the children what they want. Kia ora.
I thought your video was absolutely awesome, guys, and it hit the nail on the head in a lot of ways.
Students, I've just seen your film. I'm from Australia. I'm really impressed. I was just saying to your teachers that I feel that film should go to every training college in this country, and it should go to every school. Somehow it needs to be mass produced, because what I like about it is the balance you people put into it. It wasn't like we're innocent and the teachers are guilty. It wasn't a blame exercise. I would love to know who actually wrote the script, who asked the questions. I think all of us can learn, but one of the important things that you folks said was this: it's about respect. It's about everybody respecting it. It's about the community respecting this thing called teaching. I love the way that some of you admitted this is such a difficult job. It's horribly difficult a job. When you cooperate the way you people do, the way you speak, and your intelligence just came through, it really will help teachers and the community. I also love what you said, give us purpose. You've got to tell us what is the purpose of this. And let us get involved in community matters as well, because then it's relevant to your learning. And it will actually say to the community, it's not just up to teachers. It is not up just to this school to teach these kids. It is far wider than that. The teachers can do a certain job, but there's so many resources outside the school. Right? I think you could have come up with some more solutions. So my challenge to you is this: make another film. Make a second film, because if this film does well, which I think it does, it will go around. Come up with a film with suggested solutions. So you be the change, you be the future for New Zealand. For example, one of the things you said is we're not getting enough technology. Now you see how your teachers work. You see how little time they've got. So come up with solutions. Part of the solution lies with you. What could be more relevant than some of you who are really good at technology saying to the teachers, let me be an assistant, let me not only teach you, but let me help you do better lessons. Let me suggest to you what we could be doing. So there's the challenge, to come up with a second film in about a year's time. But I congratulate you on the balance, I congratulate you on your purpose and your clarity, and I congratulate you on the technology. That's some of the clearest filmmaking, voice-wise, that I've ever heard. Often the filming is good, but the voice is not good. And apart from, I think, one occasion, I could hear everything very, very clearly. And I'm not even a Kiwi, so my ear's not that attuned to the Kiwi voice sometimes. But tops to guys, thank you, and I feel very honoured to have seen it, and you've had a big effect, I think, in this group. Well done.